Welcome back to the deep dive. Some industries are just kind of quietly doing their thing, making the world a better place.
Yeah?
Well, today we're going to uncover one of those
Okay.
German furniture.
All right.
We've got a stack of interesting stuff.
Oh, cool.
A report from ASKT,
Okay.
a leading company in the space,
Mm-hmm.
plus trends straight from Interzum, a major furniture fair.
Yeah.
So get ready to learn how this sector, famous for its craftsmanship, is tackling some pretty big challenges
Right.
and embracing the future.
Yeah, it's a fascinating case study in resilience.
Okay.
We often think of German manufacturing as this
Yeah.
rock solid thing, but
Right.
they're facing some real headwinds right now,
Okay.
from economic slowdowns to changing consumer preferences.
Right. And 2024 really brought those challenges to the forefront.
Yeah,
The sales slump for German furniture was pretty dramatic.
it was.
What factors are driving that?
Well, it's a combination of things.
Right.
Rising material costs are a major pain point for manufacturers.
Mhm.
And when the overall economy takes a dip, people tend to put off big purchases like furniture.
Right.
Plus, consumer habits are evolving.
Okay.
People want more customization,
Yeah.
more online options, more sustainability, and that's putting pressure on those traditional models.
Okay, so the industry is at a crossroads.
Yeah.
But our report from ASKT paints a picture of a company that's not just surviving,
Right.
but adapting.
Yeah.
I was particularly struck by their move into online marketplaces.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a pretty bold move for a company known for its brick-and-mortar presence.
It's a savvy strategy.
Yeah.
ASKT recognizes that they need to meet customers where they are,
Yeah.
and increasingly that's online.
Hmm.
Platforms like Wayfair and Otto give them access to a wider audience,
Okay.
particularly younger demographics who are comfortable shopping online for furniture.
And it's not just about reaching new customers, right?
No.
It seems like online marketplaces also offer opportunities for showcasing customization options.
Yeah.
Which is something consumers are craving these days.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
ASKT has invested heavily in an R&D center,
Okay.
specifically focused on rapid prototyping.
Wow.
What's impressive is their turnaround time.
Yeah.
They can create custom furniture prototypes in just 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
That's incredible. But how does that actually work?
Well,
What's the secret sauce behind their rapid prototyping?
they're leveraging advanced manufacturing technologies,
Okay.
including 3D printing and CNC machining, to quickly turn digital designs into physical prototypes.
Okay.
This allows them to experiment with different materials,
Mm.
finishes configurations,
Mm-hmm.
and get feedback from customers much faster than traditional methods.
So they're combining cutting-edge technology with that traditional German craftsmanship.
That's right.
But speed isn't everything, right?
Right.
How do they ensure the quality and durability of these custom pieces?
Well, they're applying the same rigorous quality control standards to their prototypes as they do to their mass-produced furniture. This involves extensive testing and meticulous inspections at every stage of the process.
Mm-hmm.
So customers can be confident that their custom piece will be both unique and built to last.
That's reassuring to hear.
Yeah.
But all this customization and rapid prototyping, it sounds expensive.
It can be.
How are they managing costs, especially in a tough economic climate?
That's where lean manufacturing comes in.
Okay.
It's about streamlining production processes,
Mhm.
eliminating waste, and optimizing the use of resources.
Okay.
In the context of furniture, it means things like using just-in-time inventory management,
Mm-hmm.
minimizing material offcuts, and optimizing their supply chain.
So they're being incredibly efficient and resourceful.
They are.
But this begs the question, is ASKT just an outlier, or are these trends happening across the German furniture industry?
Well, ASKT is certainly a leader in this space,
Okay.
but we're seeing similar shifts across the industry.
Okay.
What's interesting is that this restructuring isn't just happening at the corporate level.
Mm.
We're seeing a resurgence of family businesses stepping in to acquire struggling companies,
Interesting.
often with the goal of preserving jobs and traditional craftsmanship.
That's heartening to hear.
It is.
There's something reassuring about knowing those skills and traditions are being valued and protected.
Absolutely.
It's not just about the bottom line.
Right. It's about community legacy and the pride of craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And we're also seeing employee buyouts,
Okay.
where the workers themselves take ownership of the companies they've helped to build.
That's amazing.
That speaks volumes about their dedication and belief in the future of the industry.
It's a powerful testament to the human element in all of this.
It is.
But what about outside investment?
Yeah.
Is that playing a role in this transformation?
Absolutely. private equity firms are recognizing the potential of this industry,
Mm-hmm.
even amidst the challenges.
Okay.
They're injecting capital into some of the legacy brands, helping them modernize and adapt to the changing landscape.
So it's a mix of old and new tradition and innovation. But I'm curious, what role is the government playing in all of this?
Well,
Are they
yeah.
supporting this industry as it goes through these major shifts?
Yes, and in a really interesting way.
Okay.
They're using Interzum,
Mm-hmm.
a major international furniture fair,
Okay.
as a platform to showcase innovation and promote the industry.
Wait, so Interzum is like the Olympics of furniture.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And the German government is backing initiatives that showcase cutting-edge furniture tech.
Okay.
Things like smart furniture that can adjust to your posture
Wow.
and even be controlled via an app.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Well,
What else are they highlighting at Interzum?
there's a huge focus on sustainable materials and the circular economy.
Okay.
Think furniture made from recycled plastics, bamboo, or even mushroom-based materials.
Wow.
And the circular economy aspect is fascinating.
Yeah.
It's about designing furniture that can be easily disassembled, refurbished, and resold,
Okay.
minimizing waste and extending its lifespan.
That's a far cry from the disposable furniture we often see these days.
Yeah, it is.
And speaking of Interzum, I bet ASKT is right there in the thick of it,
Oh, yeah.
showing off their latest and greatest.
They were front and center, and their sustainable dining chair collection really caught my eye.
Interesting.
They're using eco-friendly fabrics and recyclable materials, proving that sustainability and style can go hand in hand.
I like it.
But what I found most intriguing was their collaboration with European startups in the furniture tech space.
That speaks volumes about their forward-thinking approach.
Yeah.
But let's dig a little deeper into this whole sustainability thing.
Okay.
It's a hot topic these days.
It is.
But I get the feeling that for ASKT, it's more than just a marketing buzzword.
You're absolutely right. They're walking the walks, not just talking the talk.
Okay.
Their sustainability report details their commitment to ethical sourcing, using wood from responsibly managed forests and prioritizing eco-friendly upholstery fabrics.
Okay.
They've also taken concrete steps to reduce their environmental footprint.
Like, how? Give me some specifics.
Well, they've ditched plastic packaging in favor of honeycomb paper,
Okay.
which is both sustainable and incredibly strong.
Interesting.
They're also transitioning to solar energy in their factories, reducing their reliance on fossil fuels.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a detail I love. They're even experimenting with paperless packaging.
Paperless packaging for furniture.
Yeah.
That's ambitious. How does that even work?
They're testing out a system that uses reusable crates and digital tracking,
Okay.
eliminating the need for paper labels and documentation.
Interesting.
It's still in the pilot phase, but they've even created a video showcasing their efforts.
It's clear they're putting their money where their mouth is when it comes to sustainability.
Yeah.
And it seems like this is becoming an industry standard, not just a niche concern.
Exactly. Sustainability is no longer a differentiator, it's a requirement.
Wow.
And companies that fail to embrace it will simply be left behind.
It's an exciting time to be following this industry.
It is.
They're not just making furniture, they're shaping a more sustainable future.
Yeah.
But we've only scratched the surface here.
We have.
There's another major force at play, digital transformation.
That's right. We've talked about rapid prototyping and online marketplaces,
Yeah?
but the digital revolution is impacting every facet of the furniture industry, from design to manufacturing to the customer experience.
Right.
And ASKT is once again leading the charge.
So tell me more about how ASKT is using technology to not just make furniture,
Yeah.
but to reimagine the entire process.
They're embracing what's called smart manufacturing.
Oh, okay.
Think of it as automation on steroids,
Right.
using robots and data-driven systems to increase precision, efficiency, and flexibility in their production processes.
Okay.
This allows them to respond quickly to changes in demand, customize orders with ease, and minimize errors and waste.
So they're using technology to enhance, not replace their craftsmanship.
Exactly.
But how does this translate into a better experience for the customer?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
They're exploring augmented reality and virtual reality tools to give customers a truly immersive shopping experience.
Wow.
Imagine being able to visualize a sofa in your living room, trying out different fabrics and colors,
Yeah.
all from the comfort of your own home.
That takes the guesswork out of furniture shopping.
It does.
No more wondering if that armchair will clash with your curtains.
Exactly.
But I'm also curious about how they're using technology to actually design the furniture itself.
Well, they're leveraging artificial intelligence in some really innovative ways.
Okay.
For example, their R&D team is using AI to analyze market data and trends,
Mm.
understanding what customers are searching for, what features they prioritize, and what styles are gaining popularity.
Okay.
This data informs their design process,
Hmm.
allowing them to create furniture that's not only beautiful, but also meets the needs and desires of their target market.
So they're using AI to take the pulse of the market and design furniture that people actually want.
That's right.
That's a far cry from the days of designers working in isolation, hoping their creations would resonate with buyers.
It's a completely different approach.
Well, it's clear that ASKT has a pretty clear vision for the future.
They do.
They're not just riding the wave of change,
Right.
they're creating it.
Yeah. Their strategy seems to be built on a powerful trifecta:
Okay.
sustainability, digital transformation, and enduring craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And they're executing it brilliantly.
We've covered a lot of ground here, but I want to pause for a moment and let this all sink in for our listener.
Okay.
We've seen how the German furniture industry is grappling with some serious challenges.
Yeah.
But instead of giving up,
Right.
they're finding creative solutions, embracing new technologies, and prioritizing sustainability.
Mhm.
It's a story of resilience, innovation, and a commitment to doing business better.
It is what stands out to you the most.
Honestly, it's the human element that keeps coming back to me.
Okay.
The family businesses stepping in, the employees taking ownership, the designers using technology to create products that better serve people's needs.
Mhm.
It's a reminder that business isn't just about numbers,
Right.
it's about people.
That's a great observation, and it speaks to the broader trend of conscious consumerism.
Yeah,
People are increasingly aware of the impact their purchases have,
right.
and they're seeking out companies that align with their values.
So it's not just about buying a chair,
Right.
it's about supporting a company that's doing things the right way.
Exactly.
But we've only just begun to unpack this topic.
We have.
There's so much more to explore.
Absolutely. Let's delve deeper. What do you say we continue this deep dive in part 2?
Let's do it.
Okay. That sounds good.
You know, as we were wrapping up that last segment, something ASKT emphasized in their materials really stuck with me.
Okay.
Their rigorous approach to quality control.
Mm-hmm.
It got me thinking about the longevity of furniture, you know?
Yeah, that's a key point.
Yeah.
ASKT isn't just focused on keeping up with trends. They're committed to creating pieces that stand the test of time.
Right.
Their investment in quality control speaks volumes about this commitment.
What specifically have they invested in to ensure their furniture is built to last?
Well, they've implemented a multi-layered quality control system
Okay.
that starts with rigorous testing of materials.
Mm-hmm.
They have a dedicated team of 11 quality inspectors
Wow.
and utilize 12 advanced testing machines in their production facilities.
Okay.
These machines assess everything from the strength and durability of the wood
Okay.
to the resilience of the fabrics and finishes.
So they're not just relying on visual inspections. They're using data and technology to ensure the structural integrity of their furniture.
Exactly.
But what about the human element?
Yeah.
How do the inspectors contribute to this process?
Well, the inspectors play a crucial role.
Okay.
They meticulously scrutinize every single chair that comes off the production line,
Wow.
checking for any imperfections, inconsistencies, or deviations from the design specifications. They're trained to spot even the slightest flaw, ensuring that only the highest quality pieces make it to the market.
It's fascinating to see how they blend traditional craftsmanship with advanced technology.
It is.
They're not just building chairs, they're building a reputation for excellence.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there was another aspect of ASKT's strategy that I found quite interesting.
Correct.
Their focus on strengthening partnerships with European retailers and wholesalers.
Right. That's a smart move, especially in today's uncertain economic climate.
Yeah.
Building strong relationships with distribution partners is crucial for maintaining a stable and reliable supply chain.
Right.
It allows ASKT to get their products into the hands of consumers efficiently and effectively.
It seems like these partnerships are about more than just logistics, though.
Yeah.
There's a sense of shared values and a commitment to mutual success.
You're right. ASKT is very selective about who they partner with.
Okay.
They look for retailers and wholesalers who share their commitment to quality, sustainability, and customer satisfaction.
Mm.
These aren't transactional relationships.
Okay.
They're strategic alliances built on trust and a shared vision for the future.
It's like they're creating an ecosystem where everyone benefits.
Yeah.
From the suppliers of raw materials, to the retailers who sell the final product,
Mm-hmm.
to the customers who enjoy these beautifully crafted pieces.
That's a great way to put it. They're not just focused on their own success.
Right.
They're investing in the long-term health and sustainability of the entire industry.
What's fascinating here is that this approach aligns perfectly with the growing trend of conscious consumerism.
Yeah.
People are becoming more discerning about where their products come from, how they're made, and what impact they have on the world.
Absolutely. Consumers are no longer simply looking for the cheapest option.
Right.
They're willing to pay a premium for products that are ethically sourced, sustainably produced, and built to last.
Right.
And ASKT is perfectly positioned to meet this demand.
It seems like they've cracked the code.
They have.
Combining quality, sustainability, and innovation in a way that resonates with both consumers and industry partners.
It's a winning formula.
But let's not forget about the broader context here.
Yeah.
The German furniture industry is undergoing a major transformation, and ASKT is just one piece of the puzzle.
Right. What other insights from the INTERSOM Trade Fair caught your attention?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, this event showcases trends and innovations from across the entire industry, not just from one company.
Well, one thing that really struck me was the sheer variety of sustainable materials being used.
Okay.
We talked about ASKT's use of honeycomb paper and recycled materials, but there were so many other fascinating examples.
Oh, wow. Like what?
I saw furniture made from bamboo cork, even mycelium, which is the root structure of mushrooms.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It is.
The creativity and ingenuity on display at INTERSOM were truly inspiring.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just about the materials themselves.
Right.
It was about the entire life cycle of the furniture. Designing pieces that can be easily disassembled, repaired, and ultimately recycled or upcycled.
That's the circular economy in action.
Yeah,
It's a powerful concept.
it is.
Moving away from a linear take, make, dispose model to a more sustainable system where resources are kept in use for as long as possible.
And it's gaining traction across the industry.
That's great.
Many companies are realizing that embracing the circular economy isn't just good for the planet.
Right.
It makes good business sense, too.
Right. It reduces waste, lowers costs, and appeals to environmentally conscious consumers.
Absolutely.
But it's not just about materials and manufacturing processes.
Right?
The use of technology is also transforming the way furniture is designed, sold, and experienced.
Absolutely. We talked about ASKT's use of augmented reality and virtual reality for immersive shopping experiences.
Yeah.
But other companies are taking it even further, using AI-powered design tools to create personalized furniture tailored to individual needs and preferences.
Imagine a world where you could design your dream sofa, specifying the exact dimensions, materials, and features, all with the help of an AI assistant.
That's right.
It's like having a personal furniture concierge.
That's the future of furniture.
Wow.
A seamless blend of technology, sustainability, and craftsmanship, all focused on creating a better experience for the customer.
It's a future I'm excited to be a part of.
Me too.
But before we get too carried away with the possibilities, I think it's important to acknowledge that this transition won't be without its challenges.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
What potential obstacles do you see on the horizon?
Well, for one thing, embracing new technologies and sustainable practices requires significant investment.
Yeah.
Not every company has the resources to implement these changes overnight.
That's true. There's a risk that smaller businesses could get left behind if they can't keep up with the pace of innovation.
Right.
And then there's the issue of consumer adoption.
Mm-hmm.
While there's a growing demand for sustainable and technologically advanced furniture,
Yeah.
it's still a relatively niche market.
Right. Convincing consumers to embrace new materials and design concepts will require education and effective marketing.
Absolutely.
And let's not forget the potential impact on jobs.
Yeah.
As automation becomes more prevalent in the industry,
Right.
there's a concern that some traditional manufacturing jobs could be displaced.
That's a valid concern, but it's important to remember that technology can also create new jobs and opportunities.
That's true.
The key is to invest in training and education programs that equip workers with the skills they need to thrive in this evolving landscape.
It seems like the German furniture industry is at a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
They're embracing innovation, prioritizing sustainability, and facing the challenges head-on. It's a story of transformation, resilience, and ultimately a commitment to creating a better future.
I agree. It's a fascinating case study in how an industry can adapt, and thrive in the face of disruption.
Yeah.
And it holds valuable lessons for other sectors grappling with similar challenges.
But there's still so much more to explore.
There is.
We haven't even touched on the social and cultural implications of these changes.
Right.
How will the rise of technology and sustainability impact the way we live, work, and interact with our furniture?
That's a great question, and one that deserves further exploration. Shall we continue our deep dive in part 3?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
As we kind of delve deeper into this world of German furniture,
Yeah.
it's becoming clear that this isn't just about chairs and tables.
It's about a shift in mindset,
Yeah.
a reimagining of how we interact with the objects that surround us in our daily lives.
Exactly. We've talked about sustainability, technology, even the economics of it all.
Right.
But there's this whole other layer, the social and cultural impact of these changes.
Yeah.
Like, how will these innovations actually change the way we live with furniture?
Wow, that's where things get really interesting. Think about smart furniture, for example.
Okay.
It's not just about a chair that adjusts to your posture.
Right.
It's about creating a more personalized and responsive environment. Imagine a home where your lighting temperature, even the music adjusts based on your mood or activity,
Wow.
all thanks to the furniture that you choose.
Wow, that sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
But it's not that far-fetched, is it?
It's not.
I mean, we're already seeing smart home devices becoming increasingly integrated into our lives.
Right, and as furniture becomes more integrated with these technologies,
Yeah.
it has the potential to transform our homes into truly interactive and adaptive spaces.
Okay.
It could revolutionize the way we work, relax, and even socialize within our own homes.
And what about the sustainability aspect? How will that impact our relationship with furniture?
Well, for one thing, it encourages us to move away from that kind of disposable mindset.
Okay.
If furniture is designed to be durable, repairable, and ultimately recyclable,
Yeah.
we're less likely to toss it out at the first sign of wear and tear.
Right.
It fosters a sense of appreciation for craftsmanship and quality.
It's like a return to the days when furniture was an heirloom, something to be cherished and passed down through generations.
Exactly, and the circular economy model plays a big role here. Imagine a world where instead of buying new furniture, you can lease it, refurbish it, or even trade it in for a different style as your needs change.
That's a fascinating concept. It creates a more sustainable and flexible approach to furniture ownership. It also challenges the traditional notion of furniture as a static object.
Right, furniture becomes more dynamic, adaptable, and responsive to our evolving lifestyles. And this shift in perspective has implications beyond our homes. Think about workspaces, public spaces, even hospitality environments.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine a hotel room that can be personalized to your preferences, lighting temperature, even the firmness of the mattress, all adjusted through smart furniture.
Or a co-working space where desks and chairs can be reconfigured on the fly to accommodate different work styles and team sizes. The possibilities are endless.
This is blowing my mind, but let's bring it back down to earth for a second. All this sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But it also raises some questions. Like, what about data privacy? If our furniture is collecting information about our habits and preferences, how do we ensure that data is protected?
That's a crucial point. As furniture becomes more connected and data-driven,
Right.
the industry will need to prioritize data security and transparency.
Okay.
Consumers need to feel confident that their personal information is being handled responsibly.
And what about accessibility? Will these technological advancements make furniture more or less accessible to people with disabilities or those with limited budgets?
That's an important consideration the industry needs to ensure that these innovations are inclusive and benefit everyone, not just a select few.
Okay.
The goal should be to leverage technology to create furniture that is more adaptable, more personalized, and more accessible to all.
It's like we're on the cusp of a furniture revolution, but as with any revolution,
Yeah.
there will be challenges to overcome and questions to answer.
But one thing is clear. The German furniture industry is not shying away from these challenges. They're leading the way, experimenting with new technologies, pushing the boundaries of sustainability, and ultimately redefining our relationship with the objects that shape our lives.
It's been an incredible journey exploring this world with you. We started with a simple question about the German furniture industry,
Yeah.
and we've ended up with a glimpse into the future of how we live and interact with our surroundings.
And I think that's the beauty of a deep dive.
Yeah.
You never know where it will lead you. It's about uncovering the unexpected, challenging assumptions and sparking new ways of thinking.
Well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listener with this thought. The next time you sit down on a chair, lean against a table, or simply look around your home, Take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship, the materials, and the story behind those objects.
Mm-hmm.
And consider how the furniture of the future might not just support us physically, but also enhance our well-being, connect us to our environment, and perhaps even challenge our perceptions of what's possible.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep an eye on the ever-evolving world of design and innovation.